What I want to do is I want to use my gifts that God's given me to help other people. And I do believe that music helps feed the soul. And I believe that not only my voice, but like my lyrics that go behind my music really can speak to people, and they have. And so I really like what I want to do, obviously sing and get my music out there, but I want to write, like keep writing for people, because I feel like I have really good talent when it comes to pen. And a lot of the music these days don't really I don't know, they don't speak to me. Like, it's very just like one-sided. It's either a really good beat and like trashy lyrics, or the beat's really bad and the lyrics are okay, but either the artist isn't emotionally connecting to the song, or it's just kind of like, what?
So what? What's up, guys? It's Neveen The Queen, and you're on SongLab Live. And today, we're talking with the most beautiful, the coolest, Liv B. See, girls, we're always on point with each other. How did you? Right, you heard that, right? Okay, so Liv, I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
You're welcome. I don't know much about you. Okay. I just posted, something on my Instagram, as you saw, and I'm like, hey, who is it in Arizona that I need to know about? Like, who do you guys think is like the best artist, female, whatever? And you and Neek got a crazy amount of like tags. I was like, all right, I got to get a hold of this girl. I know that like we've been following each other, but based off of looking at your Instagram, I didn't know you made music. Why?
Yeah.
And then I heard your fucking music, and now I'm now aggro because you're so good.
Thank you. Oh, I love you.
Your music is so good. Like, you are one of the top singers that I've heard so far, and I can't see that on your Instagram. I need you to change that up.
I love you. Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
So recently I did a whole change to my Instagram to actually change my name from like Olivia Mariah, because I used to be Olivia Mariah 97, to the real Liv B. So I am currently in the process of kind of showcasing everything that Liv B has to offer rather than just my fitness, because I did come up on social media doing like workouts for honestly everyone, but mostly like women trying to lose weight or better themselves.
Okay.
So I picked up a following with that, and then I started kind of like putting covers on Instagram and stuff. And so I made a whole separate Instagram for that, just to kind of get my music out there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess because I'm not in Phoenix, I don't participate in all of the art activities that they have. So I guess I limited my reach when it comes to music. Like, I haven't really been into the rooms where they're like, okay, play your music, or hey, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer. I'm mostly in rooms with like content creators and like fitness people.
So what do you want to do?
What I want to do is I want to use my gifts that God's given me to help other people. And I do believe that music helps feed the soul. And I believe that not only my voice, but like my lyrics that go behind my music really can speak to people, and they have. And so I really like what I want to do, obviously sing and get my music out there, but I want to write, like keep writing for people, because I feel like I have really good talent when it comes to pen. And a lot of the music these days don't really I don't know, they don't speak to me. Like, it's very just like one-sided. It's either a really good beat and like trashy lyrics, or the beat's really bad and the lyrics are okay, but either the artist isn't emotionally connecting to the song, or it's just kind of like, what?
So when did you start making music?
I started making music in 2020. So when COVID happened, I was like, okay, let me just put my music out there, because I've been writing my whole life. I was in chamber choir in high school. I did concert choir, church choir. And then I did like a little bit of the worship team at my church. But when I moved here, it was kind of school and then whatever other focuses you can have. So music was definitely on the back burner, other than doing a cappella in college. So it wasn't really something like, oh my gosh, I see myself as an artist. It was more so, I see myself as Liv B, and this is all the things I do. So I think I've kind of just gotten lost, or I don't know how to extract those gifts and put them out there, if that makes sense.
So when you say gifts, are you talking about like musically or just everything in general? So you do fitness, right?
Yes.
That's your main job.
Yes.
Right? And then you got some flashy glasses on.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about these glasses?
So y'all, these are waterproof, break resistance. Like, see, I just broke them. And they float in the pool, top Fox. They also don't get caught in your hair, and they have aviation. So, you know, those ones that like that.
They have cameras.
No, I wouldn't.
Can we compete with, what is it, Ray-Ban?
Liv B Fit 15 saves you 15% off. I do want those Ray-Ban glasses, though. They don't be texting me back. I've messaged them.
I know. I did too. I'm like, okay, what's up, Ray-Ban? We need them glasses.
Yeah, Ray-Ban, let's go.
You're going to get some, if you give me them glasses, you're going to get some nice content, if you know what I mean.
Quality would be amazing.
You know what I mean? Give me those glasses with the cameras. You're going to get some content, good content, if you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean.
I know what she means.
Okay. Exactly that. Jumping up and down and just being super silly.
Oh, okay. That's what she...
What were you guys thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah.
Both of you, pervert. So we got Fleek the Freak on the other side. And then we got Liv B the Freak.
Living the bee.
The live in the... Okay, well, I'm going to stop. We're getting into dad joke territory, so we got to stop. So okay, so you were known to do fitness.
Yes.
What else? Like, so that's been your...
Speaking, like public speaking, a lot of people just can say that I can speak and they'll listen, and not just listen, but like I give advice to the point where it's like I can see someone, meet someone, and hear about what they do or what they enjoy and be like, you should do this, this, this. And like, I believe that's what you're meant for. So I wouldn't say like prophesizing, but I would say speaking positivity over people is something that I really like believe that I was born to do, because there's not a lot of it in this world. And sometimes people will look at me and be like, why are you so happy or positive? And it's more so just because like the world is a horrible place. Like, well, just in general, but you know, like what's wrong with love and like positivity. So I started something in 2020 called Honey for Thought, like hashtag Honey for Thought. And like the videos, they wouldn't go like viral, but I gained a lot of followers because they were like, oh my gosh, Honey for Thought. Like I would kind of give like positive quotes and mindful advice, not necessarily affirmations, but I guess like just positive motivation, uplifting people when it's like just a horrible place. Or I would be going through something and I'd be like, this is what I'm going through. If you're going through this, because a lot of people like vulnerability.
Absolutely, 100%. That's the reason why, you know, when I bring people on the podcast and I like talking to you and getting to know you on camera because of that reason, like the healing, right? I feel like it's something I speak about a lot is like holistic health and just mental health and connecting with people in life. And yes, there's a lot of unhealed people, a lot of hurt people are walking around. So for me, it's really important to get to know you and, you know, for you to be vulnerable, because that's what people need. For us to share our emotions. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to have emotions and feelings. And she's a real person. I'm a real person. So to be able to sit here on the podcast is to be yourself. It's like, yeah, I can tell you all day, like, these are my talents. This is what I like to do. And, you know, this is where I'm from. But to be able to really share a piece of yourself, especially like the real raw, your real raw self, it's important. And I really appreciate, I met Liv just not that long ago, and I could tell you, you're very warm. You have a warm presence and you're very inviting. And I get that a lot, but to have that back was such a different experience, you know, like for you to sit and talk to me at the event and just to listen. And she has this thing, man, like her energy. I just fucking start telling you my life, right? I told you everything I was going through and been through. Like, I fucking told you some shit that I wouldn't be telling most people. I told you some secrets, you know? So you definitely have that presence and that power. And I think combining that with your music is going to be life-changing, along with your fitness. But do that. Like, keep being you. And I want people to, like, learn more about who you are. Because when I went on your Instagram page, we started following each other a while ago before I didn't know who you were. And I was like, okay, she's a cute girl. What is she?
I know who you are. So I'm like, let me follow her because she's a badass. You a boss, girl. Shoot.
Thanks, girl.
Yes,
I don't got boss money yet, though.
Girl, just you in general, you are a boss. Like,
Thank you.
there's more to life than money, and money does help and everything, but the value comes from who you are and what you can bring, like, as a person, because someone could have all the money in the world and be dumb or be a horrible person or angry or not expressive or not helpful, and you kind of said exactly what you want to do. You want to help other people kind of find their purpose, find their passion, and help them push them to be the best that they can.
Be the best that they can.
And that's amazing because people are very selfish nowadays, and that's a very selfless thing to do.
Girl, thank you. And it is very sad because people will I'm noticing, and I think Fleek, you and I talked about this, like people will just want to like be next to you because you're doing stuff, but they don't necessarily want to help in any way. They just want to be there to like get that energy and like be in the circle. But then again, there's a lot of really good people.
The energy side of it.
Yeah, the energy side of it. I mean, and I've been experiencing that a lot since I was, younger. A lot of people the people that really know me, like my close circle, know like where I come from and who I'm related to musically, and like, so I try to keep a lot of things under wraps because I didn't want people to just be like, oh my God, she's related to so and so, let's whatever, and because you can't always. Some people are better at hiding their true intentions than others.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm a pretty good read of people, but I still give people a chance. I always, no matter, I had a couple of people call me about some promoters and tell me that they're not good people, they're scam artists. But I'm like, okay, well, so far they've been cool to me. I still got to give somebody a chance before I just take someone's word.
Or they mess you up, like they haven't done anything to you directly.
If they haven't done anything directly to me, and now if I know that they've been terrible to other people, then I'm not, I'm gonna be like, I'll be cool with you, but not trying to fuck with you.
But you're not the type of one to jump on a bandwagon whenever it's like accusing someone.
No, because I've been in situations where someone's been like, oh my God, he's a fucking douchebag asshole, I'll never talk to him again, fuck him. And then like 2 months later, they're friends again. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I just cut so-and-so off. I just cut so-and-so off because of you.
So I stop putting stuff on social sometimes because I'm like, people like, they pay attention to that stuff too. And also, I'm trying to forgive more. And like sometimes in life, we may like not necessarily butt heads, but like disagree. And like in some certain situations, I've like lost friends because we've had like different, not necessarily like ideologies, but just like we're on different paths.
You grow apart sometimes. That's okay.
But then if I like talk bad about them and then I'm like, I see them again and I'm like, oh, let's be friends. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I have like a general rule now that I'm older. When I was younger, it was different. I was coming from Chicago. I was spicy as fuck. I made people, and I made people cry all the time, unknowingly, because you're just more blunt. When I was really blunt, but Arizona couldn't handle it, so I like toned myself down. I got too nice, and too nice got me nowhere. Okay? So I can't do that no more. I just got to be myself. And there was a point to why I'm telling you this. Oh, when I was younger, I was more so like engaging with like the friends where I'm like, like, oh, so-and-so, she's getting on my fucking nerves today. I don't even gossip, with your friend. But I love her. And you're like, well, I love her too, but we're friends. So it's like, I don't do that no more. I don't like that shit. It's like, bro, like you're my girl. She's my girl. Like, I don't want to, I don't
beef, settle it.
I don't think it's a good look. I think we have better things to talk about. And if you really truly love somebody, like, you're not going to sit there and like, but I love her, but she really gets my fucking nerves. Blah, blah, blah. But I love her. No, motherfucker, I don't, because you just told me how annoying she is and how she gets on your fucking nerves and how you just don't want to,
And then she's probably talking about you.
I'll punch her in the fuck. Who's talking about me?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I don't engage in all that.
Imaginary friends.
That's a whole different podcast. We'll talk about that some other time. But I appreciate like, your energy and your warm presence, and you have it, whatever it is, whatever magic that you have it to where you're like, you bring people in and people just feel comfortable and want to share. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't like the light. A lot of people don't want to are threatened by it, and I'm sure you probably have a lot of people that are threatened by you because you glow, you're pretty, you're sweet, you're funny, and then add the music. The music? How many people know about the music?
I feel like people know about it, but I don't promote it.
Girl.
So it's like I have 2 videos on my Instagram that are that are pinned, that are like the top, like that I recently did reels of, like detach and then something. But my thing is that I don't have a lot of visuals. So people are like, oh, just put your songs on like behind a photo, or oh, you could just drop it, or behind a video or something. And then when I do that, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's like 20 likes.
So do you want to pursue music?
So I want to find like a team that can really help me get to where I want to be, because I feel like you kind of mentioned it. I have the look, I have the presence, I have the sound. Like when I perform, I really feel like I can be on that stage.
Mm.
But I think because I don't necessarily have like the people in my circle or the friends that do it, it's hard for me to push towards pursuing it full time, because I'm like, okay, well, I have my fitness business that I literally started last year, that I'm like, if I go all into music, then it's like I have to not forget about my fitness, but like put that on a back burner. And I have clients and stuff. And then like with my social media, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how I can loop everything in at the same time, because I have way too big of a following right now to like not be showcasing my music, showcasing my talent, because that's a talent that's going to go to waste if I don't pursue music, if I don't do things with my gifts.
Yeah.
That's a waste. So it's not that I don't want to pursue it, but I think it's more so I don't know how to go about it. I
love you.
Yeah, like I literally, like I book my own shows. It's like a one person shop. I book my studio time. My boyfriend has a studio, so like now I'm like going back and forth because he's still learning. So I'll like let him like.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, but if it don't sound professional, I'm like, but I really appreciate it.
Just don't sing your real songs.
I be doing covers.
I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I love you, baby. No, I love you. Go to the Do Me Now studios if you.
Aw. Oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, so you want, there's ways around all of that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the artists that I've worked with, you know, I give same advice to the artists I've worked with and just people in general, like my friends. Even today, I just got off the phone with my friend that has a job, right? But she got her real estate license and she wants to go and fully invest herself in as a real estate agent. However, there's no money because you got to sell a house to make money, right? She's got kids. How do we do this? You want to be, if you could do anything, you'd probably be a singer full time. Am I right?
I'm a musician because
I
play the piano, I play the ukulele. I took flute lessons for
cute.
So, but I love writing. So I just want to be in the music field. Like I know I have a voice, I know I have a talent, but I have so many songs that like I've written that my voice just doesn't, like I can't sing them, and so I want to kind of get them out there so other people can have a chance to like perform them and be really successful with it, because I think that I could help artists that maybe don't have a really good pen, but have a good voice to like be a little bit more successful.
Right.
So, but yeah, definitely. So a musician.
Exactly. So you would choose to be a musician full time. So how do we go about that, right? Including myself, right? I'm not a musician, but if I could do anything full time, I would be doing fucking funny skits all day.
Comedian, girl, I'm telling you right now, comedian is a really big calling for you.
Thanks. I have been getting that since I was a little kid. Yeah. But that, how do we go through life and like pursue these things? Well, the first thing you need to do is decide what it is that you want and put your fear aside, because a lot of times people want these things, but they're just like, no, there's just no way I could do it. Their fear. Boom. They already like put that block up. One, decide that, yes, I absolutely want to be a musician, right? Okay, so you've decided. Now you're telling the universe, I am a musician. The universe is like, okay, you're a musician. Yeah. Let me give you what you need. And then you do these things. So if you talk about manifestation, you have to be it and feel it, and then it'll start to manifest in that way. So be the musician. You're making your music, right? you're writing these songs, and then you want to, in your songs, like whatever songs you wrote, you're like, you know what, SZA would be really good on this song. You know what, Fleek would be really good on this song, and just start putting your vision, put your vision together, right? Start like really being precise about that. And while you're pursuing your music, have your job, right? You're making your money because that's what's paying you. You still love it, but make sure that you're dedicating time to
my art,
your whatever it is that you love, right?
And I think, like you said it, like I have to say that I am that, because right now I don't really, like, I had to edit a post today when I posted a July post saying like work, play, repeat. And I had to, when in the caption, I was like full-time influencer, or new business owner. And then I was like writing the caption, I was like, and you're a singer-songwriter, like, and so like I really don't, like, it's like I'd be doing so much, and I have put singing and artistry on such a big back burner that it's like it hasn't been a part of my routine. It hasn't been like, other than my recent shows that I've done and my EP that I'm working on, like I haven't really been on the grind. Like I see artists that I follow because I do be in the Phoenix scene, and then some followers or some artists that I follow, they're about their artistry. They're, even if it's the same song, they're posting it over and over and over to a different video. Like they're putting in the work, and it's like, okay, Olivia, you can't just want or wish to be this person. If you want to be a successful artist, then you need to put in the work. And so I think it starts with deciding and then saying, okay, realizing this is who I am, and then speaking that, because I don't speak that over me. And if I'm not speaking that over me, then like I'm not gonna follow through with whatever I'm saying.
But sometimes it doesn't click for what it like. For me, what I'm doing now is what I was doing as a little kid. Isn't that crazy? Like when I was little, and I had to think back when I was a child, what was my favorite thing to do? Because you want to have fun again and live like, I'm like, creating skits for my family. That's what I would do. In the living room, I would create skits for my fucking cousins, and they would film me doing that. And that was like the best time of my life and the best time of their life. And here I am at my age now. And the thing that makes me the most happy right now is being on air, talking to other creatives that I could help, and then creating skits. The same thing that I did back then. So somewhere along the line, we get like, as we're getting older, we get discouraged, and we're made, to feel that we're not worthy enough to have the things that we really want. We don't have the confidence, and
you said it, fear.
The fear.
Yeah, people have fear, and it's like scary.
And then if you don't have the parent, like, and no offense to parents, because a lot of our parents, had their traumas and they didn't get raised right. So they didn't know how to instill like the secure, to help us become the secure versions of ourselves, which will create the confidence and help us get to what where we want to go. So somewhere along the line, we lose that. We get scared, and we just don't feel worthy enough to be like, I'm a singer, or I'm a musician, or like me, Neveen, I'm an influencer, like I'm a personality, I'm an actress. Like there's something. When I would say that, like over the years, like I'm like, yeah, I've done some acting. But the reality is, no, motherfucker, I've had an agent for 20 years. And I used to do a lot of commercials. I've been in a lot of films. Why am I sitting here like telling, like, yeah, I used to acting like I'm kind of a host. Where did I lose the confidence is the question.
Do you think it's like when we kind of, did you put it on the back burner maybe, or like
because life comes into play, right? So we have to fucking pay bills, and we're all running around struggling, trying to pay and like live, and you get so involved in living, and that's what they want. That's how they do us dirty, society. Like you're just stuck working and living, and like working and living and working, that you forget about your dreams. I think that's what they want.
Should be saying it. That's facts.
Right?
Facts.
You forget about your dreams.
What's your dream?
Are you asking Fleek?
No, I'm asking
the audience. I'm like, they're not talking. I just want you to know that.
No, just like, what's your dream?
Yeah, so
I have to think about it and ponder.
That's a good one. Yeah, so no, that's good. But you're right. So you're tired. You're fucking exhausted. Think about like parents that have children, you know, they have to work all day and then they come home and they cook and clean and they have to cook and clean. They got to feed the kids, all of that. And then by the end of the night, they're like so tired. Like, how do they live out their dreams? Like, their dream was to be a musician or whatever, but they come home and they're just like, so what do you do? Is the question. What do you do? How do you make this happen? Well, I would say like you really have to be in love with what you do. You have to love it. You have to love it and say like, I can do this with my eyes closed. I could do this for free. I just have to do this because I cannot breathe if I don't do this. Like, this is my superpower. This is my medicine. If I don't do it, I feel sick. Right? That's how I feel about creating.
That's how I feel about just creating in general. I feel like as creators, we have all of these.
We're superheroes.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yes.
there's no describing it. Like, some people won't get it. Like, and I don't want to say if you're not a creator, you won't get it. But like, literally, creators have a different mind because our minds are just go, 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 create.
They're called neurodivergent brains. Talking to my roommate that's a therapist. So a lot of like people that have ADHD or that are autistic or whatever neurodivergent is, if you go research and read about it, you'll learn that our brains were developed differently if we had any type of trauma, like growing up, before the age of 3 or even after.
And the trauma.
Right. So a lot of people that had trauma, you know, at a young age and on up, usually develop a neurodivergent brain. I don't want to speak about this because I'm not a therapist and I don't know how to give you the facts 100%, but I would definitely look into it. But I did find out that there is definitely a relation between somebody that had trauma and creative people, right? So our brains are different. And we were made to feel like there was something wrong with us, but look at what came from it. This gift of the trauma that we endured when we were growing up, we came out with a gift. And that gift was to create, you know, and
That's crazy.
It is crazy. So it makes sense. Like, when I'm not able to create, I don't feel good.
I feel weird.
I feel, yes.
That's why I quit my job, because I'm like, and when I say quit my job, I mean like my serving part-time job, because being there, I was miserable. You even said it. If you can't eat, if you're not doing the things that you love, then like it's suffocating to you. And
yes.
I needed more time, like, for creation, like creating. It gives me life to like be able to create something and then someone find joy in it, or someone find like that they can learn something from it. When someone DMs me and they're like, oh my gosh, I love that, or thank you, or like, that's literally, it makes my heart whole, because it's like, okay, I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
And that's what I want my music to do. Like, I think it's more so not necessarily the fear, but having more confidence in my ability. Because it's like, I'll go perform, I'll go film myself recording a cover, I'll reach out to people who are videographers or who are singers and artists and like try to collaborate. But it's like, you know how that Instagram eye works, or social media eye, where it's just like not necessarily comparing, but being like, dang, like, I'm really like, I have all these talents and stuff, but I'm not doing what they're doing. So like, maybe I'm doing something wrong, like what? And then so I kind of had to like take a step back and be like, well, first off, you're not them. 2, don't compare yourself to anyone, because you don't know their struggle, their come up, where they came from, who they know, how hard they worked. So I think right now I'm kind of in a space where I'm like, okay, if I really want to do this, how am I going to do it? And I'm really glad I met you, and I'm glad that you put that opportunity out there, because it really showed me that, dang, you have people that support you. You have people that
You have a lot of people
that want to see you win. And like, I mean, I recently Champagne Lane, so I have a contract with them, and I built that contract up for the past 5 months because I've brought in people after people after people supporting them that probably would have never gone to Champagne Lanes. They did know me. Yeah, it's a fun place, bro. Like, Champagne Lanes karaoke on Wednesday nights and bowling Monday, Tuesdays. Yeah. You spend $50 minimum on food and drinks, and you get $150 in bowling, $100 bowling, and free bowling.
Look at Kira, she going crazy.
Period. Don't but follow them so you know the deal's for real. But like, I literally, that kind of made me realize that, okay, I do have talent when it comes to not only social media, but they hit me up because they saw my karaoke. They saw that I sing. So the fact that like maybe my talent is reaching not necessarily the music industry, but right now it reached out to local businesses that got me a job. So it's like, I know I have these abilities for a reason. I know I can do it, but I think it's just, I don't want to say willpower, but just like getting over that fear or that comparison of like
The resistance.
yeah,
What's resistance? It's fear. It's like resistance. But for the, for them hitting you up to like want to work with them, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Because as an artist too, when I used to work with, manage other artists, we would talk a lot about like, don't rely only on your music. Like start building yourself like a brand.
that.
When I look at an artist, I look at you like a store, right? So here's the artist, you're a store. What are you selling in your store, right? Are you selling cassettes? Are you selling CDs? Are you selling music? Are you selling shirts? What are you selling in your store? Like, do you have any product? Are you selling a drink, a juice? Like, I want you guys to start looking at yourselves as a brand. Look at yourself as a store, right? So you try to have some services in there, try to have some products in there that you could pitch and sell. So for them reaching out to you to be like, hey, we like your music, we want you to come to Champagne Lanes, and now you have a residency there, like you're doing a night. That's smart. That's what you need to do. You need to like think outside of just making music and putting it out, because the likeliness of getting signed to a label, a lot of people don't want to be signed to a label, is not the highest, but there are so many things that you could do to be a successful musician, to get paid and to get noticed and to be happy, right? And that's one of the ways.
I just want to be happy, like, and I feel like making music, writing, and I love singing. I know I have a gift with it. I know I can play piano. I know I can play ukulele. But when I tell you my pen, like, sometimes I just want to go and write music. And
What do you want to write
like,
for?
R&B artists, like,
Give me some names.
I would love to write with LMA. I would love to do something with Georgia Smith. I would love to write something for her, even though her is like amazing and super talented. I would.
Shout out DJ Camper.
Hey, DJ Camper, shout out.
DJ
Shout out
Camper.
DJ Camper.
Want a Grammy for her.
Hey, look at that. Those are like some of the people that I like, kind of like, I wouldn't say compare myself to, but like our inspiration, like other than like Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu, like those are just artists that are really like, you can listen to their music and feel the emotion. And I mentioned earlier, I'll listen to artists sometimes and I just can't feel their emotion. I don't know if you've heard of Locals Only. They're like local.
And we work with them.
Okay, awesome. So they do local
Ronnie.
shows. Yeah, Ronnie.
Yeah.
So they're honestly family, and they did my first show. Like literally, I don't know where I would be without them, because they literally like kind of kickstarted like.
Are you talking about Ronnie and Juno?
Like what I want.
That's our team.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Hey, baby. What's up? Hey, tell them about Liv B. What you mean?
I think Juno. I think that's kind of one of the places I started seeing you on. It was like on. I don't know if I saw you on the live review that I was on with them.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, and that's why I mentioned Locals Only, is because they do live reviews and they really like want to bring underground artists kind of like make a name for themselves, and I feel like we don't.
Okay, I'm gonna do something for you real quick. We're gonna do something right now. Ready? I want you to pretend. I want you to believe it, right? But pretend that you are the artist that you've always wanted to be.
Okay.
And I want you to like be like, yo, what's up? It's Liv B, and talk about your life as an artist, as a musician, like how it's been. I just play pretend.
Okay.
I've been writing for this person and that person, and
Oh my gosh, like just pretend like it's not true.
just how you see. I want to see how you see yourself as an artist, how you would see yourself.
Okay, well, I just got my second Grammy for writing 2 songs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Woo.
And I just got featured on Beyonce's new album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I recently started practicing for a show, so I have a small U.S. tour going.
Wow.
So not out the country yet, but I'm so excited to have so many people that are interested in seeing me around the country. I'm gonna be in New York. I'm gonna be in Miami. I'm gonna be in L.A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Texas. I'm really, really excited to go to Houston because Beyonce.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then on top of that, I have a live band now, so no more singing on my tracks, and nothing wrong with that, but I really love the way my voice sounds behind the live band. And then just to wrap that up, I have dance team now. So now it's not just me shaking my hips because, you know, I can't do that. I'm still working on it. And I look fit, but now I have a few dancers on my team that travel with me and are there for me and support me, and they're part of my team. I have a team, and it's just really nice to like not really feel like I'm doing all of this alone, you know, to have like that support and really feel it and see it.
Can I get tickets to your show?
Yes, you can. Go to
LivB.com.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. See, that's how it's done. And guess what? In less than a year, you're gonna
bro, seriously.
I predict in less than a year you're gonna be doing a lot of what you just said.
Gosh, I'm gonna cry.
It's okay, you can cry. Cry in a cup, and I'm gonna do a booty
That's why I can't cry. I'm not supposed to leave no tears. Let me not touch anything. Where's the wipes at?
I already got the tears. I'm like, carefully, can you put this away?
I bet you that was my hair on her lip and she was just pretending, and now she has.
No, I have it in my pocket. I'm about to take all your sauce.
Oh, but thank you for that, because that was real. Like literally feeling really good. Like it felt real. It felt genuine. It felt like that's what I believe. And so I believe that if that's something that I see myself doing, then why not do it, you know, and why not really speak that and continue to kind of live that life? Like if I see myself doing that, then I need to start taking the steps to get there and start living my life as an artist. Like what does being an artist, living an artist daily look like? And I need to.
And if you don't know, how are you going to achieve the goal when you don't even know what you want to do, right? And that's why I say, like, really do what you really love, because a lot of times we're doing what we think is going to make us money, and what we think, and I'm guilty of this, right? I've done it too, where I'm like, shit, I got to make money out, you know, I just want to stay in the creative space. And like, I always danced away from doing like comedic skits or just getting back into like acting, because I'm like, how am I going to make money in doing that right now? But it's like, and you know, just working, doing what I'm doing, like hosting, I'm like, how am I going to make money doing this? I love it, you know, and working with artists, I've been doing it for so long, but I'm like, how am I going to make money? So I would just like backtrack and be like, no, I make money as a brand manager. So I'd go get hired by like Saks Fifth Avenue or by like a bigger cosmetic brand and get paid, but feeling miserable. Like I'm going to fucking prison. I remember, sorry, Saks Fifth Avenue. I like shopping there, but like every time I'd have to go to work, I would have to like stop and breathe. A couple of times before I walked in that place, because as soon as I got in there, I was like, yo, I would rather, if I have to live like this forever, like I'd rather never, I don't want to be here. Like this is terrible, right? So deciding what you want, what you love, just what do you fucking love, dude? What do you love? What makes you happy? Do you like dancing? Do you like acting? Do you like making music? Do you like fucking farting on camera and laughing about it? What is it that you fucking love? Figure that out first. Whatever it is that you love, figure that out first. And then you find a way to make that a daily thing, right? Mm-hmm. So when you find out what it is that you love and you need to make money, fine. Keep your fucking job. Make that money. But just make sure whatever job you have, you are honest with them in the beginning. Like, hey, you know, I need these days off, because you don't gotta tell them you were gonna fart on camera.
Don't tell them.
You gotta say like, I fart on camera for fun, and I need Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. You just say like, hey, I want a job with you, and I can't work on these days. You know, just find a job that is like, okay, no problem. And now you have a job that's paying you, but now you also know, like, on these 3 days or these 2 days, you're gonna commit and dedicate time to creating what it is that you love. And then once you have that, you're creating your content, whatever it is that you love, and you're making money, then you take some of that money and you invest into marketing, invest into like advertisement, invest in your fucking business. Look at it like a business. Look at it like a small business that you just started. Look at it like a store. Liv B is a store. Look at yourself like a store that you just bought money. You got money and you bought a store, and you need to promote the store and the product in the store. So start looking at yourself as a business. You can do this. You just got to decide, okay? If you fart on camera and it makes you happy, let me know, and I'm here to support you on that journey. and I'll help. We'll figure it out together on how you're gonna get paid. And I want 20% because nasty. First of all, nasty. But for you, Liv B, I told you when you come here, I'm gonna talk to you. We need to work on your Instagram.
That's literally what Juno said.
For the listen, when I looked at your page and then I heard your music, I was really disappointed in you.
Shit.
Because I was like, what the for the amount of people that tagged you, I was like, okay, so she's really dope, but she's got a lot of support. I'm not understanding what she really does. And then you sent me your music and you're really fucking good. Like above par. Like you are just one of the best singers, I believe. And for there not to be a connection, like you're not doing yourself justice.
No.
So the first thing I'm going to do when we're done with this interview, I want you to stay in touch with me and I'm going to help you. We're going to figure out your Instagram. We're going to figure out your business as Liv B, the musician. And I'm going to help you and guide you to
navigate kind of to where I need to be.
Where you need to be. Because this is why I brought you in. Because I heard your music. I'm like, all right. And did you see how many people tagged her? He's a fucking liar.
I love you guys.
He a lie.
Oh my God. I have fans all over, so it's like I want to.
Right. And imagine when you finally put your music out, then you can really have a fan base because all these people that tagged you know what you're about. I had no clue. You know, I was like, all right, she seems like a cool girl. People really like her. You sent me the EP and I was like, Liv, I'm going to hurt you. How did you keep this like under wraps? It's wild.
Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing. I think it's not that I don't know I don't have it because I hear how I sound and I know how I sound and I know how I write. But I think it's like the fear of like, I don't know if it's the fear of being judged or if it's like just like, I don't know, like it's scary putting your shit out there, putting your art like, and then like, because I've done it before, you know, and then it just doesn't, I mean, usually it does good, but like sometimes it just won't. It just feels like to me it's not reaching people and I'm like, damn, like I really invest in this. I put effort into this music, into my sound, into the video, and it's like
you don't know what's gonna go and what's not. For example, like Samara Sin, when I was working with her, she had like her favorite songs and one of her songs that she felt like this is the one, she put it out and it didn't do numbers like she thought and she was like really disappointed. And another song where she's like, oh, this one's good. Mm-hmm. It's not my favorite. So she didn't feel like it was her best. Went fucking viral. You don't know, dude. We don't know.
Yeah.
Do the work and put it out. And let the universe decide and let your fan base decide. You know, like just do your whatever and put it out there.
I think I'm too worried.
Okay, so I'm gonna challenge you to not say you're worried anymore. I'm gonna challenge you to not say that you have any fear.
Okay.
I'm gonna challenge you to now give me 3 things when you leave this studio today, 3 things that you're going to do to dedicate to your music.
Ooh, set up a music video shoot for my upcoming EP because I've been talking to a videographer and so I just need to set a date. Finalize my EP so I have everything recorded already, but I still need to add like some ad libs.
Okay.
And then post a cover and like another thing and add to like my schedule, like post music like once a day or like 3 times a week or something.
Okay, so
like start slow because I know because as a trainer I can't just tell someone to like stop eating the way they eat and
right.
like expect it. But I definitely could could start posting my music more. Like I don't post it like at all. Like I post fitness and I post my life and that's it. And it's like music is my life, so it's like.
So can we maybe work on like your Instagram page, maybe get it. We'll talk about this after this interview is over, but I want you to try to consciously push out fear anytime it comes across your mind. Anytime you feel worried or you feel fear or anything creeping up to where you're like, ooh, I don't know if I want to put this out or I can't do it. I want you to really try to like imagine pushing it out. Every time it comes up, I want you to push it out, and I just want you to go. She's doing it, right?
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I was pushing all the fear out. And gas.
You put
No, but seriously, like that's what I need to do, because as soon as you forget about that fear, like there's nothing stopping you, and it really can be the thing between you and success.
That is the truth. Can I tell you guys something? I'm gonna tell you something anyways. Whether you want me to tell you or not, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I've had everybody has an opinion, right? Everybody knows or think they know the right answer. And I'm gonna tell you about somebody that I fell in love with, right? Everybody and their mama had their opinion and told me, just let that guy go. Don't say this, don't say that, don't text this, don't text this. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. But my heart knew what it was. My heart always knew what it was. And I didn't listen to the advice, and I just went with my heart, and it was right every single time. So go with your heart and don't be so stuck in your head, and everyone's going to have an opinion. So don't go out there and constantly ask people about your art. Like, what do you think I should do with this? What do you think I should do with this? Do you think I should add this? What do you think? No. Do not fucking ask anybody about what's in your mind. That's your art. That's your magic. That's your creation. So
they might not see it how you see it either.
Just move with your heart.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just move with your heart. And if everybody's asking too many people, everyone's going to have an opinion, and that's their opinion. It's not your opinion. It's theirs. So if you start listening to other people, that's when you're going to start to feel fucked up, because now you're off track, and now your vision and the art and all of these things that are coming from the heart is just tainted because it's not yours anymore. So just do your thing, push the fear aside, move from the heart, and your people that love that, your people are going to find you, right? So yeah, okay, I'm done preaching. Fleek is doing one of these. I don't know if he means the helicopter is coming, or
I'll wrap it up.
or somebody could pick your nose. I don't know. But anyway, I cannot wait to see your music out there. I can't wait to see you at your concert. I can't wait to start seeing all the artists that you've been working with, that you've been writing with. I can't wait to see all of this manifest for you with your band, your show. And I want to be there to help you.
Please do.
Any way that I can.
Yes.
Okay? And thank you for coming.
I want to come to all your comedy shows.
Girl, I don't know if I want to do comedy shows, but you can come here. You can do one of my skits.
Please. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
Let's do it. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Period.
But I love you. You've been fucking awesome. And thank you for coming. Thank you for being so sweet in person. She hugged me so much, you guys. It was so sweet.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Come see me in my show, August.
And buy her glasses.
Wait, let me get the date. Hold on. Wait. What's my password? Okay, August 27th. No. What is it, bitch? What the fuck? Oh, wait, that's not August. Okay. August.
She has to scream it just in case. In case you didn't hear it. Please, like.
Where is it? Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, I think it's August 23rd. Okay, August 23rd. And I'm pretty sure it's August.
What? Just kidding. Fleek,
He's gonna edit this.
Fleek Dunn did this like a while ago. He's like
August.
Liv.
Oh, September 14th.
Girl, oh, that's
So
that's way not August.
Okay, August 20.
September.
No, I have two.
Oh, okay.
Okay, August, whatever. Anyways.
So she's got a couple of shows coming up, and we'll keep you updated. Follow her. Can you tell everybody where they can follow you?
Follow me at The Real Liv B on Instagram and Olivia Mariah 97 on TikTok. Stream all my music, Liv B, on all platforms. Detach, DETH. Detach. I gotta spell that. Spelled it wrong before.
DETACH.
I used to spell it with a T in between. Detach.
She said detach. I don't know how to spell it.
Detached.
Right.
He's pressing all these buttons, so I think I'm muted, but have
No.
Was he making sounds? What did he do? Oh, he's good playing.
Oh shit.
Slow trumpet. Oh yeah.
You put Trump?
No, like the trumpet. Oh, wait. Thanks. Sorry, we went over. But it was fun combo.